did another YouTube video, I don't know why. Because no one's watching my videos, but I don't know how else to, pardon, I don't know how else to express how I'm feeling. 6:32 in the morning, another sleepless night. I don't know if it's the heat or just overthinking things. So I'm going on this kind of date tomorrow. I'm going to Milton Keynes, staying at his house for the night. I don't know, it just reminded me a bit of Daniel, to be honest, when he was because we did FaceTime and he got naked and whatever, and I'm just saying that his body was very similar to Daniel's before. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying exactly, but I'm just saying that it reminded me of. It was just making me think. All I could think of was Daniel. He was just. Yeah, he's a big bloke. He looked like before Daniel lost weight. I would say about a similar weight as before Daniel lost weight. So probably going there tomorrow. I'm not leaving to the evening so that Luna will be okay, and then I'll come back in the morning. So she should be fine just for the night, as long as I give her plenty of food and water. Yeah. But I can't sleep. I don't know if it's heat or what. It is really, really warm in here. 25 degrees on that thermometer thing up there. And the temperature's not going down with all the windows open either, so I just feel like extremely, I don't know. I was watching all of Daniel's videos on YouTube last night. I watched maybe I watched them like over and over again kind of thing, like about I don't know how many times, maybe 20 perhaps. Not the same videos, well, yeah, same videos over and over again. I just wish I'd watched them sooner. I haven't really watched them. I wish I'd watched them sooner, because watching them made me realise that he did actually have feelings for me when me and him were together. Somehow I'd convinced myself that he didn't. Somehow I'd convinced myself that he didn't. I don't know what I'm doing with it. I don't have to go tomorrow or not. It's just, well, today now, isn't it? It's just, I just feel like, really like, I just keep waking up feeling like anxious and just like feeling like nobody loves me, nobody wants me, nobody, and it's just, I'm not even sure if I should go to this guy's house. One, I've been worrying about Luna, and two, I'm scared to get into another relationship. That's the reality of it. I'm scared to get into another relationship. People express their emotions when they're stressed like this. I don't know how people express their emotions when they're stressed like this. Maybe they're being friends or whatever, but at 6:37 in the morning, on a Sunday morning, I think all my friends will be asleep. So it's too bloody hot. Just scared to get out. Not scared to get to Milton Keynes, but scared. I don't know. I don't know why or what. I just feel like what if it goes well and then in a couple of years' time it'll fall apart again. Even less than that. He sounds nice. Anyway. He hasn't had a relationship for 4 years and he sounds a lot more stable than me, that's for sure. He hasn't had a relationship for 4 years and he's bisexual. I always seem to meet bisexual partners just lately. Just really nice to cuddle up to someone, it really would. I know people say, well, don't you cuddle up to your dog, but see, if I'd done that, if I let Luna out and was to cuddle her, all night long, probably the following night she'd start barking or, yeah. It's not, with dogs you have to set some kind of boundaries, I think. So that, I do cuddle her on the sofa. She's been a big help actually, Luna has. So what I'll do without her. I don't know what I'd do without her actually, to be honest. He's confused me a bit because first he says he was a bottom, and then he says he was a top. And I says to him a few times, I says, well, I'm 100% bottom, so I don't know how that's going to work if you're a bottom as well. And I've got some of that. I message all these different people on all these different men on all these different dating apps, but none of them want to actually meet. They just want to send endless messages. It's not what I want. I don't want to be sending messages like 100 messages a day every single day. I want to actually meet up with someone. It's like I want more than that actually. I want more than just meet up with someone. I want to be cuddled up next to someone. So. tomorrow or not today. See, dogs are very much into routines, aren't they? That's Luna's routine, sleep in there. If she didn't sleep in there, then she'd probably start barking. Like, for instance, if I have Lee stay over the night in the living room, she barks. She barks all night long. Or if Kath, pardon, or if Kath stays in the, because it's a change. So if I was to let her out, like the other night when I was feeling even lower than this the other night, and I did actually let Luna. No, I did nearly let Luna out, but I thought if I do that, like if I let her in bed with me for one night, probably the next couple of nights she'd probably be barking non-stop all night long. That's why I don't really want to do that, because that would just stress me out. So I don't know what to do. I have to go down and see him. With him hugging me, or because I've been in a few relationships where hugging's like a no-no kind of thing. Probably a good job. He only wants me to get out for one night, because any longer than that, I'd probably be pulling my hair out or screaming or something. I don't know. I don't want him to think I'm psychologically disturbed or something. When I first got with Daniel, he says I used to shake all night long. I used to shake. And I'd be doing that, and I'm starting to do it again. I wake up shaking, like literally shaking, my whole body shaking. And I'm thinking, and I feel anxious and stressed at the same time. And I'm thinking, it's probably a good job. It's probably a good job it's only one night, because I don't really want him to keep seeing me like that all the time. Because then again, it might mess my mental health up even more. Just one day. So I'm scared, to be honest. I really am petrified of love. And yeah, I'm craving it at the same time. I don't know how that works, but thinking, I just keep thinking of them two together. To be honest, Rachel was telling me what happened at hers, and just it keeps playing in my mind over and over again. He was putting David. He was putting his feet up on Hewitt's sofa with his shoes on, and Rachel was really annoyed, and then and then Daniel apparently jumped on top of him or something, or was cuddling him, and I don't know. It just keeps going over and over in my head. I don't know. This is why I think I should get into a relationship, because by getting into a relationship, he's managed to forget about me, but I can't seem to forget about him. And this is why this is exactly the reason why I'm rushing into a big relationship. But I know from experience it doesn't work like that, because when I got with Daniel straight after Aaron, I was still thinking about Aaron a lot. So I don't even know whether it's going to work, because if I'm still thinking, well, it's only going to be one night. But I mean, if it was all the time, like for instance, especially at the moment, I'd be like, because I can do these videos now and get all my feelings and thoughts onto YouTube. But I obviously would find that difficult with someone else here. So it's like bottle those feelings up, which I don't want to do, and because that's what I've been doing on and off the last couple of months, bottling my feelings up. I haven't been saying them on YouTube, mainly because I don't really like to talk about my feelings, and I don't know why it is, but I don't know. We had a very repressed relationship, me and Daniel. Very repressed. He just wouldn't talk about his feelings at all. Just wouldn't talk about it at all. Not at all. He wouldn't even talk about it. And then I used to panic and block him. And obviously that didn't help. I know now it didn't. Yeah. Just didn't help. But I felt like I couldn't handle it. That's why I blocked him. I couldn't handle all the mixed messages. One minute it'd be blow hot, the next minute it'd blow cold and hot and cold and hot and cold all the time, constantly. I get that it's part of his family. I mean, I met his family, but he'll be able to fall back asleep. Okay then, bye YouTube.